Okay, we should be live. Hello! Now, normally at this point I would have Genshin open. I would be inside the game, doing my thing, probably doing the trials right now. But I'm going to do something a little bit different today, at least from the beginning. I'm going to stall, mostly because my thing isn't done installing yet. And actually, it just finished, but I'm going to start the game, but not actually show it. Let me just grab the game. Okay. You'll hear it in the background. Okay. So, what exactly am I doing here? Basically, I want to go over what like my pulling plans are for the future, for both me in the future looking back and for I don't know if you're curious. Now, if you've watched my streams before, you may think that I am just a waifu puller. And that's 99% true. Another reason why I want to make this real quick is because I'm kind of conflicted. I don't really know if I want Nefer. I know I set this whole stream up and I said I was going to pull for her, but I don't know. And to sum up my thoughts, I made a tier list. Bam. Okay? So before we get into it and we actually go into the polls, let me explain my thinking. So let's put the stuff in where they should be right now. So I already have Lauma and I already have Aino. And I'm not going to keep pulling for Aino cons. If they come, I'll get her eventually, I guess, but I'm not really aiming for her. We're really thinking about, I guess, 5-star characters and Yehoda, because I'm pretty sure Yehoda's a 4-star. Here's the thing, right? There's like 3 things that I like to keep track of when I pull for a character. And that's okay. There's 3 things. Okay? The first, let's make it a little wham. Alright. I'd say something like this, where this portion is smaller than these two, and these two are equal, okay? In here, we have design. I care about the character's design. It's the first thing you see when you get drip marketed, and depending on that, that is enough for me to be like, okay, I'll pull that character, or I'll put them into, I plan to pull. A character that fits into this is Nilu. When I first saw Nilu, I was like, okay, I'll pull for her. No questions asked. For me, it didn't matter that much how she affected the story. I just quite liked her design, so I pulled for her. Same with Lauma. And I was like, she could be whoever she was going to be. I was probably going to pull her anyway. So that's design. Second is, personality. Or how they fit in the story. It's a bit of both, right? If I like a character, let's say that their design is not amazing, or I wasn't going to pull for them based off of a design, the story can convince me otherwise. And that's the point of the Archon quest, right? They're there to shill and to sell for certain characters. So characters like this would be Navia. Originally, I was not going to pull for Navia, and then I played through the Fontaine Archon quest. I really liked her, and then I was like, okay, you know what, fine, you win, and then I pulled for her. This last one is smaller than the other two, but it's still quite significant in my eyes, and it's gameplay. Yeah? Is the character fun to play? Sometimes this can actually be overwhelming. So this circle isn't like fully set like as it is. It could be different. But a character for this would be like Nouvelette. I didn't care for Nouvelette. I was fine with this design. I was just very neutral on him, right? Like, I didn't dislike him, I just wasn't going to pull for him. And then I played the trial, and I was like, I was wowed by it because of the death beam. I didn't know he had that. Um, and just solely because of that. I do eventually want to get him. He's just very low on my priority because he keeps running with, like, characters that I really want. Okay, so with this out of the way, now that you know my logic behind this, even though, you know, it is what it is, let's get back to the tier list. Oh. Uh, I'm a I'm a good streamer, guys. I promise. Actually, this works. This works. Okay. So I have Lama. I have Aino. I'm skipping Flynn's, as I mean, you can see. I've made my stance on Inefa pretty clear. I quite like her. I plan to pull for her. I don't think she's a must pull, as I've already skipped her once. But when I first saw her design and everything, I thought, okay, yeah, I'll pull for her. She's like an Emily for me. But then I saw the Not Cry trailer, and then, you know, she was here, and then she got moved down to here after seeing the Not Cry trailer. Yehoda goes here. I really like Yehoda. I will probably actually I'll probably put her here because I don't want to. Getting a 4-star is actually sometimes more difficult than getting a 5-star. Very annoying. It is what it is. Sandrum's a must pull. No questions asked. I really liked her design when the Winter Lazo Knights first came out, and I saw her with Bologna. Obviously, like, after playing the story, 100%, she was already must pull, now she's very, very must pull. Okay, now I get to Nefer, the person in question today, and the person we're supposed to be pulling for today. Here's my deal. If I'm going to be 100% honest, I'm neutral on her design. I don't love it. I don't dislike it. Yep, that's her, right? So in that pie chart, right? It's like 0, basically. It's not -1, it's not 1, it's just 0. Personality-wise, I was thinking, well, you know, maybe I'll like her during the story. And to be fair, we are just getting into Not Cry. My mind could be completely changed after playing the Archon quest. But right now, she's like, eh. She reminds me of Yelan, who I don't really like, right? But it's just like, I don't really like her design that much. I don't love it. I don't dislike it. I'm neutral on it. And I don't really care for her personality. Like that, it's just like, everything just reminds me of Yelan, and I don't really like Yelan. Gameplay-wise, from what I've seen, it's fine, I guess. My only issue is that if I use her, she kind of invalidates the use of Nilou, who I'm going to use anyway, by the way, because I don't have any other Hydro application. Okay, so now that you know that, I am actually more of a neutral on her. Like, not good, not bad. However, she has one thing over Yelan that really brings her in. And that's that she's green. That's literally it. I just wanted another green character. I like green. It's my favorite color. What can I say? What can I say? So, the plan for today. Let's go over the rest of the characters first. I assume Rerir isn't going to be playable. I just think he's going to be a boss, and that's it. Nicole is planned because she's in between planned and neutral. Okay, to be honest, I don't really know that much about her. I'm not a huge lore guy. I just know she's part of the Hexen Circle, and that's it. Varka is planned. He's not a must pull. If I don't get him, it's not a big deal, but I would like him. He's pretty cool. Alice is must pull. No, she just is. Durin, actually, I would put in planned. Simply because I really like dragon characters. And I am currently neutral on Columbina, maybe even skip. She's in between here. Like, I don't... Again, she's similar to Nefer, where her design is fine, and I don't really care for her. So far, I mean, she's kind of goofy so far, but like, it's not enough for me to warrant actually pulling for her. So this is what it looks like right now. Right? I'm planning to maybe get these characters. These characters I will for sure get. Alright, that's enough stalling. I will now load up the game. Okay, good, it works. Oh, okay. I assumed Millistra Wonderland wasn't going to be, like, in the game. I thought you would have to download, like, a separate thing for it. But that's interesting. Maybe later. I will do that on my own time, probably. For now... Yeah, there's a new Archon quest. New test run. Okay, it's that. It's that. Okay. So, again, if I'm really going to be honest here, I haven't pre-farmed for Nefer because I'm just assuming that I'm not going to get it. Right. I was going to go over the plan for it. So the plan for today is to go over the trials, right? And then afterwards, I'm going to do what, like, up until the first 5-star. So if I win the 50-50, then it's cool. Oh, interesting.
Seek within.
So, okay, I see.
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of. No more lies. It all falls into place. With one heart, we pray. The mystery unravels. It all falls into place.
Okay. So, like, I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna pull up until the first 5-star, and if the 5-star doesn't happen to be her, that's the end of the stream. If after this Archon quest, I play some, and I like her, a new stream will go up sometime after I finish the Archon quest, probably this weekend, and I will pull for her proper. So... that's all. That's my news for you guys. Maybe I'll like her. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let the world collide.
Sayu's an interesting...
Nice and spicy. I'm going in. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. You're toast.
Oh, we're playing Circle Impact.
Let's
Alright. And no, I'm not going for Farina. Same reasons as the above. Not a huge fan of her character. Not a huge fan of her design. This, I need to do this eventually. I did finish the summer one, just in case, if you were worried about that. Yep. Alright. Let's see. If I do get her though, I'm not getting her weapon. Not because I don't want it per se, but because I have like this and this. Probably gonna be this one though. I don't know actually. It could be either. I'm thinking about this one because this is elemental damage bonus. I assume that's probably better for her. I'm not even... I guess if I were to get her, it would just be the team I'm using now, but instead of Barbara, it would be Nefer. Yeah. Alright, so I've got, you know, all the pulls in the world. But I would like to check. I don't remember how much I threw to get C1 Loma and lost. Okay, 6, so 30. Okay, so we're 30 pity in, no guarantees. We start with a 10, and then we go from there. Okay. It's interesting that I don't have C6 Xingqiu. Just... That was 40, 41. 2... 3... 4. Okay. Okay, cool. I like Codex. I'm gonna do myself a favor and just... So I did 45, right? So it's another 45. Alright. Seven. 48. Okay. I don't mind getting any of the 4 stars, except maybe Kale, because I'm pretty sure I have C6 Kale. Sure. That works too. So that makes 60? Okay. Oh. You see the game heard me, man. This is pull number 69. 70. Alright. We're gonna hit soft pity soon, so... Alright. 75. 76. Okay. Oh, let's see if I won. Duh. I didn't win, so we're gonna leave it there. 76 got a Mona. Which I guess I'm okay with. That makes C1 Mona, which is fine. I would have preferred maybe Jean to get her to C6, but it's not a big deal. Okay, there we have it. Yeah, that's about it. I don't plan to actually, you know, uh, do the Archon quest right now because I have work tomorrow. I can't start that now. So yeah, we'll leave it here. You know what? You know what? I'll pull. I'll throw a 10. I'll throw a single 10. If it happens, it happens. All right. Nice. Ooh, that was actually a pretty good pull. All right, that's it. Nothing else to say, but if you want her, I hope you get her. Um, I'm curious how they're gonna shill her this time around. But anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. It could be this coming weekend, and I play Monster Hunter, but no guarantees. Bye bye.